Namaskar, Mehu Erin Holland, and this is your sassy stats queen, bringing you all of the HPL PSL 10 action from behalf of my beautiful friends at Jubilee Insurance. Well, what a few days of action it was. Of course, we've had a tiny little bit of a break, but we're back bigger and better than ever before. Matches 27 through to 30. Let's get stuck in now. All right, let's cast our minds all the way back to match 27. Peshawar Zalmi taking on Karachi Kings. Now, very important match in terms of contention for the playoffs, this one. Karachi Kings, well, they lost that toss. Zalmi won and put Karachi Kings into bat first, and oh boy, what a mistake that was. David Warner and James Vince, 2 and 3 up the top of the order. They absolutely punished the Zalmi bowlers. 162 runs of just 89 balls. That was 22 fours and 3 sixes between the pair. Pure carnage at the top of the order. Bowling resistance from Zalmi, well, not too much to speak of except Luke Wood. He's so good with the new ball for Peshawar Zalmi. Economical and clinical. 2 wickets for 19 runs off his maximum 4 overs. Arif Yaqub chipped in 2, 1 for 29 for the young man there off 3. Karachi Kings, though, they posted a mammoth total, 237 for 4. A mountain of runs on the board. Now, scoreboard pressure. We know how important it is, particularly at Pindi this season. And, well, in reply, Babar Azam and Saim Ayub, they did keep hopes alive for a while. 77-run partnership of 47 balls. 7 boundaries, 3 sixes. Classy, but just not enough at the end of the day. Final score for Zalmi, 214 for 5 was all they could muster. Karachi Kings bowling attack, well, they stood tall once again this season. Abbas Afridi, how good has he been this season? 2 key wickets, a little bit expensive, sure, for 48 runs, but a great performance by him there. Hassan Ali, tight spell as always, 1 for 30 off his 4. Karachi Kings, though, they win by 23 runs. A massive batting performance and enough with the ball to seal the deal. Power move of the match, well, who other than my fellow Aussie compatriot, David Warner. We know what a superstar he is in the T20 format of the game. He's been looking the goods, but finally he performs with a Man of the Match award tonight. What an effort it was by the Aussie up the top. 86 runs of just 50 balls, packed with 11 classy 4s and 2 powerful 6s. A blistering strike rate, 172 that is. Pure dominance by the Aussie up the top of the order. Now, his explosive knock was the foundation for Karachi Kings' massive total of 237. No doubt David Warner's innings was the ultimate power move of the match, and you just kind of feel like the Aussie is finally getting started in HPL PSL 10. My wild stat, well, who else but Babar Azam? That performance against the Karachi Kings was a painful outcome for him, but personally, it was an absolutely brilliant knock. 94 of just 49 balls. A little circumspect to start, he got his eye in, but once he did, he was just beautiful to watch with the bat. 10 exceptional 4s, 4 towering 6. How good is it to see the King back in some incredible form? It was a knock that truly deserved to be on the winning side, but hey, that's cricket, and cricket is a team game. It wasn't enough to get his side across the line, but great signs of Pakistan cricket when King Babar Azam is back in the runs. Match 28, it was the Multan Sultans in their last game of the season. Of course, we said goodbye to them. Not a chance of playoff contentions up against the table toppers, Quetta Gladiators. This was still an important game for Quetta. They wanted to make sure that they seal a top 2 position. This is how things went down. Toss, Multan Sultans won that and elected to bat first. Scoreboard pressure, that's been working very well in Rawalpindi. Time to set a target, and they came out with some beautiful intent. Yasir Khan and Jahan Zebu Sultan gave a solid start. 52-run partnership of 33 balls, 4 4s and 3 6s, some beautiful clean striking. Final total was 185 for 7, which was a fighting total. In terms of bowlers though, Usman Tariq, well, back into the side, and he was definitely the pick today. 3 for 32, that really difficult action, that pause. He certainly put a lot of indecision into the players' minds, I suppose, when he was facing them. Mohammad Wasim Jr. as well, the youngster was great. Tight lines and lengths, 1 wicket for 26 off his 4 overs. And, well, the chase under pressure, it got a little bit close for a little while, but Saud Shakil, the captain, and Kawata Nafe rose to the occasion. 77 run stand of 47 balls, included 7 boundaries and 4 massive jakka, pure quality under pressure. Multan, well, they tried to fight back with the ball. Shahid Aziz, the youngster, wonderful to see him with a wonderful spell of 3 for 29 of his 4. Ubaid Shah as well, another youngster doing wonderful things, kept it really tight with his 1 for 33, but Quetta Gladiators held their nerve. 190 for 8 wickets, they were all out. Victory by 2, a nail-biting finish, and well, Quetta, who can stop them? They just keep winning. Power move of the match, well, it's the youngster Hassan Nawaz again from the Quetta Gladiators. What an incredible talent this young man is. 22 years of age, can you believe? And he was so clear, calm and concise when it came to that chase. An unbeaten 67 runs, facing just 38 balls to anchor the chase. He hammered 2 boundaries and 6 towering sixes in that innings. It just begs you to think what he could achieve, only 22 years of age, as he gets stronger and even more in tune with his game. Show composure, aggression and match awareness, all incredible considering his young 22 years of age. Carried his bat and kept the scoreboard driving through. His real power move though was turning pressure into dominance, and it was an innings that definitely was the game changer for the Quetta Gladiators in this match. Well, it was a double-header day, so match 29 came straight after match 28, the night match, Lahore Qalandars versus Peshawar Zalmi. Now, in between these two matches, and I can attest for this because I was sitting out there in the pitch-side studio, a massive storm came through. It was a dust storm, it was crazy hover, and then all of a sudden the barish came down, and this was really upsetting because this game was a playoff match. Whoever won in this match snagged that last playoff position, so it was really important to Lahore Qalandars and Peshawar Zalmi to get the win. Should it have rained out, Qalandars would have gone straight through, so Zalmi were desperate to get on. And get on we did. Wonderful work by the ground staff. We had a rain-reduced match of only 13 overs. So Zalmi won the toss and elected to field first, which ended up being a big mistake. Solid partnership built between Fakhar Zaman and Mohammad Naeem, a youngster, 54 runs in just 22 balls. Their stand included 6 fours and 3 sixes, posting 149 in just those 13 overs. So if you think about that mathematically, it's a very decent score. Zalmi though, well, in reply, the only real notable partnership came from Dan Sams and Muhammad Ali. They scored 32 runs in 14 balls. That partnership was 2 sixes and 3 fours, but they couldn't chase down the target and they fell to 123 for 8 in their 13 overs. So if you think about it, should Babar Azam have tried to bat first? Well, he'll never know, and unfortunately it meant that they bowed out of the tournament. The first time in 10 seasons we haven't seen Peshawar Zalmi make the playoffs. So Shaheen Shah Afridi, a very happy captain who also contributed with the ball with his 2 wickets, will be so happy with that. Lahore Qalandars, we now know who our top 4 are for the finals. Well, how sweet is this? The power move of this match goes to the debutant in HPL PSL 10, Salman Mirza from Lahore Qalandars. The unsung hero, he's warmed the bench the entire season, and just think about this at home. How nerve-wracking must it be to make your debut in such a crucial match, but he rose to the occasion and he was absolutely incredible with his fiery spell. 4 wickets off his 3 overs. He conceded 31 runs, but remember, we are in Rawalpindi. It's an absolute bowler's graveyard, an economy of 10 points, but crucially, 4 wickets in what was not going to be an easy chase for them to succumb to. His aggressive bowling at crucial moments proved to be the game changer for Lahore Qalandars, and I just love the story. Straight off the bench and straight to our power move of the match. Congratulations. We're on to match 30 now, Islamabad United versus Karachi Kings, and this was essentially a playoff for second position. Now, remember why this is important. If you finish top 2, you get 2 bites of the cherry to get yourself to the all-important final. So it was game on with Islamabad United and Karachi Kings. Kings won the toss and chose to field first. Islamabad United, well, we know how wonderful they bat, particularly with that power from the top order. Alex Hales, fresh in to the second part of HPL PSL 10. Wasn't he incredible with Sahib Sadar Farhan? They built a record-breaking partnership. Get this, 153 runs coming off just 69 balls. That is absolute carnage. 15 fours, 10 sixes. They end up with a team total of 251 for 5. That is massive scoreboard pressure, particularly in a pressurised game. Karachi Kings bowling, well, Mir Hamza, he's been pretty good all season. Still expensive, but he managed to get 1 wicket. Amir Jamal got a wicket, but it was not the day for the bowlers in terms of Karachi Kings. In the chase, though, Karachi Kings, well, they had to get off to a good start. David Warner and Tim Seifert, they were looking promising for a little while there. 56 runs in 32 balls, 8 fours and 1 6 there. But once they got out, the rest of the lineup just crumbled. All out for 172 runs. Now, remember, Islamabad United hadn't won a game in ages. So for them to win and to win big and secure that second position, they'll be a very, very happy side. Congratulations to them. Some great bowling by Salman Mirza and Shadab Khan. But 79-run win to Islamabad United, that is a way to get yourself back on a winning roll. Well, welcome back to HBL PSL 10. Alex Hales, our power move of the match award. Fresh off the boat from England, he came all the way for just a couple of games, and didn't he make a mark straight away? Unstoppable and unbeaten. 88 red ink of just 35 balls. His innings featured a classy 6 fours and 8 monstrous sixes. He maintained an incredible aggressive strike rate of 251.42. I mean, he took charge from the very first over. The bowlers didn't stand a chance. He anchored the innings all throughout, accelerating at the back end. He was a perfect mix of power, precision and control. Take a bow, Alex Hales, and welcome back, sir. United fans are rejoicing to have you back. Well, Stat, welcome back to being the leading run scorer of the tournament so far. Sahib Sada Farhan, what a performance by him today. He absolutely lit up the field. 73 of 41 balls. Hard to think that's a support act to anybody, but it was to Alex Hales. We had to mention how incredible his innings was, though. 9 crisp fours and 3 towering sixes. He played at a powerful strike rate of 178, and he's just a joy to watch when he's in flow. And I mean, considering he's a leading run scorer, he's been in flow plenty of games this season for Islamabad United. He timed the ball beautifully, he hit cleanly, and he was fearless with his intent. A complete T20 knock. His firepower added some serious fuel to Islamabad's massive total, and certainly was, even though slightly the support act, incredibly important to their overall vital win. Well, that's all we have time for on episode number 10, but oh my goodness, it's just starting to get interesting here at the HBL PSL. It's time for the playoffs, ladies, gents, friends watching at home. Can't wait to see you all for our next episode, but you just feel like things are just getting started. This has been your sassy stat queen, Erin Holland, on behalf of Jubilee Insurance, and I will see you next episode. Alex Hales, sir, all the way from England. Well, it was he was great with that first wicket of Ben McDermott, but, oh no, sorry, that's the wrong game. No,